She's considered a darling of professional cross-country skiing. Minnesota's own Jessie Diggins is in the midst of her final competitive season, and while she's known for her success in her sport, she's also known for sharing her struggles.
Jessie has been very open about her mental health and eating disorder recovery. A local organization wants to honor her advocacy with a push to help others. Lisa Radzak joins us now. She's the executive director of With All. Great to meet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, you guys.
Absolutely. Before we talk about this new campaign, let's get a little bit more about the mission of With All. What's it about and how did this all start?
Yeah, well, we've been around for quite a while now, and the focus is really on both ends, helping people who are in treatment and working to recovery, and also helping educate adults so there's greater awareness on things we can do to prevent eating disorders from developing in the first place.
Well, Lisa, why do you think so many people have troubled relationships with food and body image?
I think it really comes down to sort of a cultural inheritance. You know, so many of us are brought up to have certain beliefs about our bodies and beliefs about food, and we sort of perpetuate that cycle with how we talk about food and body, how we think about these things. So really, like I said, our prevention efforts are sort of an intervention in some of that to kind of refresh how we think about these things for kids.
And Dig Deep for Diggins launches tomorrow. How does this campaign work?
Yeah, we're as a community working to create a fund of our recovery support fund. About 80% of people who have an eating disorder have experienced financial barriers for treatment. So our recovery support program is about getting people support so they can stay in treatment and recover. And really, we want to use what Jessie has done for eating disorders and to raise awareness and give so many of us hope and belief in ourselves and our need to feel good and be our best selves. We want to create a fund in her honor so we can help an additional 26 people with that support for treatment, to stay in treatment and on the path to recovery and live their full life like Jessie shows us is entirely possible, even if we can't all be Olympians like her.
Well, Lisa, why launch this campaign right now?
Well, these are the last 4 weeks of Jessie's season, her last competitive season. I don't know about the rest of you, but it's hard to believe they go after the Olympics. So these are really fun, about 9 final races for Jessie. So we have shirts to cheer her on. We have Team Diggins. You can check those out on our website. And just really these last four weeks to say thank you for what you've done and get behind her as a community.
And if folks want to get behind your mission and what you're doing over the course of this campaign, how can they do that?
Yeah, really, on our website, you'll see withall.org/Jessie-Diggins. You'll see ways to both tell Jessie ways she's impacted you, to support her directly, and then to contribute to this fund so we can help at least 26 people with this recovery support in Jessie's name. And just a great vote of confidence for folks who maybe feel alone or like they don't know if they deserve to get better, and of course they do. And so this really is a vote of confidence, as Jessie would want nothing else for people to feel. So,
thanks a lot, Lisa, for being here today.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you both so much.